Hi, good afternoon. I'm Amy from Architectural Iron Designs, and we have Henry here from Q Railing today to talk a little bit about the Easy Glass Smart and the Easy Glass Slim, just giving us some basic information on how to install it, answer any questions you may have, and then, offering up some new innovations and products that Q Railing will be offering soon. So at that, we will answer any questions you have maybe towards the end of the webinar, or if it pertains to a certain product that Henry's discussing, we can answer those in between Henry's presentation here. So I am going to go ahead and make Henry the presenter now, and he will be able to share a lot of information with us. So take it away, Henry.
Thank you, Amy. Welcome, everyone. I am Henry from Q Railing at the New York branch, and I guess let's get started. 1 second. Everyone sees this?
Yes.
Okay. So this is an overview of our base shoes. Okay. Different size base shoes for different glass thickness, obviously for different applications. I think we're focusing on the Smart today.
Correct. The Easy Glass Smart and Easy Glass Slim.
Okay, so this is our Easy Glass Smart. This is our Easy Glass Slim.
And maybe you could enlarge your screen a little bit, maybe 150%.
Sure.
That's better.
Yes.
Okay.
Two main differences between these base shoes, and then I'll go through some more detailed specs. One is the size. The width of Easy Glass Slim is 177. Very convenient to mount onto stringers. Height of it is 4.76, and it does use wedge blocks. The glass range is 1/2 inch to 11/16, and stock finish is mill and brushed aluminum anodized. Easy Glass Smart uses Q-disc system. What's a Q-disc system? Q-disc system is an adjustable system that allows for a quick and easy glass alignment. It gives you 0.6 degrees left and right to get it nice and straight, perpendicular to your floor. It is 2.36 inches in width, 4.5 in height. Okay, both shoes are available in different variants, such as top mount, fascia mount, Y fascia, F top mount, for different purposes, different applications, of course. We do have other base shoes. If you are interested, for example, in a windscreen up to 8 feet, we have something for that as well. That's the Easy Glass Max, but that's for a different time. Let me show you something else.
Oh, yeah, right.
These are the variants of the Easy Glass Smart: top mount, fascia, F top mount, and Y fascia. Again, these are for different applications. If you need to move the glass all the way to the edge, but of course you need to be at least, let's say, 3.5, 4 inches from the edge to anchor, you would use the F. This is a custom shoe. The Q disc. We could look at the video as well. So once you mount the shoe down, the Q disc consists of a glass seat and an adjustable Q disc, which is aligned using this inlay tool. It's really easy and it's really quick. Available, as I mentioned, in mill finish, length 20 feet stock, brushed aluminum anodized, stock length 10 feet, 20 feet. All the shoes are pre-drilled, 4 inches from the edge, and then 8 inches on center. Connection pins are included. A pack of 6 is included with all the base shoes. Prefabricated corners are available as well. They are reversible. The shoe is centered, there's no front or back. So you're able to use this one prefabricated corner for your inner and outer corners. Okay. Connecting to the base shoe would require 3 and 3 of these on each side. Really quick, nice and straight alignment, and you're ready to proceed. These are your Q-disc sets. Glass range is 1/2 inch to 11/16. For exterior applications, in between the spacing, let's call it 1/2 inch, between the glass panels, you can use an intermediate rubber to prevent water sinking into the shoe. Now, water that does get into the shoe, what happens with that water? The shoe has a built-in water drainage system. What does that mean? Every 24 inches, on both sides, there's a slight opening and there's a weep hole in the center. It allows that water to come out. If, for example, you are if you're mounting this, let's say, on a deck or on a balcony, and you're concerned about water that builds up on the inside, well, what we have is something called a drainage profile. Under 24 inches, you would leave spacing between 2 of them, and that allows the water to escape. The water that builds up on the inside, all the water that comes in from the top, okay, would escape through the built-in water drainage system. Any water that builds up on the inside would escape with the use of these drainage profiles. The shims, I think they're kind of self-explanatory. If your floor is unleveled, we have shims 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and 3 millimeter to even out your installation. Okay. This is the fascia mount. Unlike the top mount, we have a prefabricated inner corner and an outer corner. End caps are available for a leveled and a sloped application, meaning if you're installing this on stairs or on a ramp, it will require this end cap, model 6736. If it's a leveled application, model 6734 end cap would be required. If you are cladding, we do have a stock stainless steel cladding, length 10 feet, and this end cap would work together this. I do want to point out that one of the major advantages our base shoes carries is the brushed aluminum anodized finish. Why? Number one, with anodized finish is one of the most resistant to exterior factors. So you can install this literally by a beach home next to salt water. There's no corrosion. So anything anodized, interior, exterior, is a go, and it does not require cladding. Okay, which is huge, and it saves the installer and saves the end customer on the overall budget. If there's any questions as I'm going along, I'm open to questions. Here are a couple of project photos. Let me. This is the smart shoe. The next thing I want to show you are different mounting options. This can be incorporated with various top rails and mounted into various substrates, such as concrete, wood, steel. Amy, do I need to zoom in a little?
Yes, you do. Much better.
Okay. As you could see, this is the drainage profile that I mentioned. That would be a good addition for, let's say, a deck or a balcony. And this can be incorporated with different top rails to tie in all your glass panels. Different profiles are available: edge protector, U profiles, stainless steel, aluminum, cap rails, aluminum, stainless steel, round 1.66, 1.9. Rectangular option, we do have LED option as well. Now, I did show you our prefabricated corners, right? That is for a 90-degree corner. We are working on some new components, as Amy mentioned, that will allow adjustability. So what if you have a corner that's not 90 degrees? What if it's 125? What if it's less? What if it's more? There are ways to do it. You miter it. We know that. But what if we'll come back to these. But what if you had these adjustable inserts? Very similar to the connection pins that I pointed out, except once this is installed, this part here is adjustable. So you can create your angle as needed. This should be a great addition. And for installers, this should be excellent, the way I see it.
Do you happen to know when those are going to be readily available?
Soon. I don't have the actual release date yet, but very soon we will have them in stock. Any questions on the smart shoe or any other base shoes?
Yeah, for questions, you can just type them in and Henry and I can read them off and get them answered. So feel free to ask questions at any time.
Okay. Should I proceed to Alu? Or what I can do is, while we're discussing this, what I could do is I can show you the different top rails you can incorporate with either the slim or the smart base shoe. Again, edge protector, U-profile aluminum, U-profile stainless steel. It does have a prefabricated corner available. These are your rubber inlays, up to 1 inch glass. And this is a straight end. We could call it an end cap. It is almost 20 inches, but we could call it a straight end or an end cap. Aluminum cap rail. I'm just going to take you through. These are the connectors. Square style cap rail. Rectangular. 166 and 1.9. Also up to 1 inch glass. Should I move on to Easy Alu?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So Easy Alu is it's an aluminum post system. It takes glass 5/16 to 3/8, tempered or laminated. It's available in 4 different finishes: black, anthracite gray, mill, brushed aluminum, anodized. Okay. Couple of advantages that I want to point out about this system. So if, let's say, a project requires installing several balconies, what's good about the system is you can put this together in your own shop as a module, bring this onto the job site, and anchor it down. Again, all of this could be done on the job site, or it could be put together at your shop, brought to the job site, and anchored down. Posts are available in a height of either 38 or 42 inches. Bottom and top glass rails along with the handrail, stock length 16.4 feet. I have a better brochure for you guys. Application variants, top mount and fascia mount. The base flanges, a great advantage about them. Each base flange, whether it's a left or a right or a left corner or a right corner, are all they're all available with a leveling block. So as you're mounting this down, if you see that it's not exactly straight, you can tighten a little bit here, tighten a little bit here until it's nice and straight. And one great thing about this system that I really, really like, it's customizable. What do I mean by that? We'll get to it, but I just want to kind of run through the components, and then I'll show you some project photos, and I'll explain how you can customize it and what you can do with it. These are your posts, which are pre-drilled at the top. Your drilling template. These are the finishes. Base flanges, your left and your right. Leveling block is included with all of them, as I mentioned. And these are your left and right corners. Each glass panel gets two posts, two flanges, a left and a right. That's how the system works. And it requires only one anchor per flange. These are the assembly instructions. Again, very quick, very simple to put this together. And this is what I was referring to, where all of this assembly can be done inside your shop, brought to the job site, leveled and anchored down. These are formulas for glass calculations. This is adjustable. You could have a larger space here, a smaller space. This is for fascia mounting. These are your fascia posts. Stock post, 45 inches, 49 inches. These are your end caps for the bottom of the post. And these are your fascia brackets, okay? Again, assembly is the same. What do I mean by the same? The same meaning you have two posts per glass panel. You have a fascia bracket, left, call it right. If you have a corner position, there's a bracket for a corner position. You can see the difference there right here. Inner, outer. These are your top and bottom or a mid rail. I'll come back to the mid rail, but for now, this is your top glass rail. This is your bottom glass rail and your rubber gasket. As I mentioned, 5/16, 3/8. Each one of these glass profiles would get a rubber gasket. So when ordering, for example, if you need 4 lengths of these, stock length 16.4 feet. If you need 4 of these, right, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 handrails, you would order double of these. Why? Because you need one at the top, you need one at the bottom. I'm not going to get into pricing, but this system is priced very, very competitively. It's priced very well. It's a great system. It's easy to use. It's easy to install. Customers love it, and it's very customizable, which I'm getting to right now. So let's say your customer wants a mid-rail glass, but they want a mid-rail. They don't want the whole thing to be glass. They want a mid-rail, or they want 2 mid-rails, or they want 3. You can do that. You can do that using the bottom mid-rail, any which way you want. You don't even have to use glass if you don't want to. You can eliminate the glass altogether and just use mid-rails. You want to meet code, make sure it's no more than 4 inches. You meet code. I'm sorry about that. You meet code, and it's customizable. You want glass at the top, you want mid-rails at the bottom, vice versa. You can do that. And you can do that using this adapter, which technically is not really required, but that's what it's meant for. Let me show you. Right here. But again, you can do without it, but this is meant for the mid-rails. This is the handrail, which snaps onto the top. So once you have everything installed and put together, it I don't know if it's better this way. It snaps in just like this. Snaps in, and you're done. The model 5790 is a cover cap. If you have a run of 25 feet, you will need 2 of these every connection point. These are 16.4 feet. You would use 1 of these. Same thing for a 90-degree turn. Covers the connections. Along with this connector that would go with the 90-degree, which holds the profiles together. It is adjustable 0 to 90. If you do not have a wall connection, here's an end cap. If you do, you have a wall flange. It is internal. The handrail profile goes over it. It goes over it, and then once it's installed, it's not even visible. It looks like the handrail is just coming out of the wall. Here's the same system that I just showed you with cables and a mid-rail. This is what I mean by it's easy to customize this. So if your customer is not looking for glass, again, you could have all these mid-rails. You can have a combination of cable and mid-rails. And I think it looks wonderful. It's customizable. You give your you give your customers options. Everyone likes options, and it looks great. This is actually one of the projects I worked on, where it has a mixed use between top mount application and fascia mount application. This was a really, really cool project. I enjoyed it very, very much. Take a look, guys. Same EasyLU system with ADA handrail, powder coated black. Now, in regards to EasyLU, we are also expecting some new infills. Let me show you this, guys. So for now, what I showed you is the option to have glass, to have cable, mid rails. Here's what we're expecting. For fascia mount applications, vertical infills. This is sort of a sneak peek. This is for top mount, vertical infills. I know a lot of customers ask for these type of infills, and we want to reach all our customers and all their demands, so we listen very carefully. This is another option. How cool is this? This will be available in different finishes, as I mentioned. and this should be available again. I don't have the exact date, but it should be available next year, early next year, I'm hoping. And last but not least, solar panel infills, which I think it's going to create a lot of buzz, a lot of interest. I'm really looking forward to it. I think you guys will also look forward to this. And once it's available, I'm sure Amy will either send out all the necessary information, or maybe we'll set up another webinar where I could fill you guys in on the details, availability. I'm sure you guys will have a bunch of questions, and I like questions, and I'm ready for questions right now.
Yes, does anybody have any questions that they'd like to shout out to Henry here? Or if not, we'll wrap up the webinar and let you guys get back to your busy day. A recording will be sent probably in about an hour.
No questions?
Doesn't look like we have any questions today.
Someone checked out and someone new checked in.
All right, well, if no one has any questions today, I'd like to thank Henry again for taking time out of his busy day, and all the participants for taking time out of their day to learn more about the Q Railing Easy Glass Smart, Slim, and a bonus ALU and some edge protection and new products. So thank you again, Henry. We appreciate it. And thank you again for all the participants joining. Like I said, a recording of the webinar will be sent probably about an hour after we complete. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give AIDI a call. We're more than happy to reach out to Henry with any of your questions and see if we can get some projects in the works for you. So thank you again, and everybody have a great rest of your day.
My pleasure, Amy. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Yep, thank you. Bye now.
Take care.